Alright guys, what's up? Figured I'd show you guys my Tippmann 98 Custom. And for those of you who are new to paintball, I'll give you some descriptions of the attachments I have on it. This is a 98 Custom Platinum ACT series. It comes with a regular barrel, so I went ahead and got the flat line. And what the flat line does is it adds about 100, maybe 150 feet extra distance and better accuracy than the stock barrel. And as you can see, right here is where the barrel would come out. Right there, sorry. But if I take it straight across there, it doesn't line up with this. So what happens is it comes up, bends, and then goes straight again. And what that does is it puts a backspin on the ball. And it allows it gives it more centrifugal force and allows it to go further and straighter. Another attachment I have on here that actually affects the ability of the gun is the cyclone feeder. Most of these guys you'll see out there when you play paintball or you watch videos, they have hoppers that have like power buttons on the back of them. If you pay attention, they glow blue. They're called halo loaders, I believe. I'm kind of new to paintball myself, so I'm not really sure about the exact terms or whatever, but they're electronic. You have to put a battery in. If you're in the middle of a game and you're playing and your battery dies, but you still have air and you still have paint, you're screwed. You got to get out to the field or else you're going to go around barrel tapping people, which really isn't as fun to me as actually shooting at people. But what this does, it's air powered. It takes a little bit of air off your CO2 tank and it goes through here, and I'll show you real quick how it works. Those little paddles right in there. What that happens is when you shoot through it, it spins those paddles, and each ball will feed into there. And the hopper I have for it is a low profile hopper, and it holds 200 rounds. I've been told on Hustler Paint, I watched one of their videos, they say it holds 180, but then I've seen it holds 200 when I'm looking at it. When I was getting ready to buy it, it says it's a 200 ball hopper. So whichever, you know, as long as it holds enough paint for me to get by on, that's fine. I'm not out there shooting like crazy. I'm more of a, I don't know, like a sniper or a scout. You know, I see people and I'll let my teammates know where they are, and then I'll try to move around and get them, and if I can, I'll try to move around and relay messages of where other teammates are on from the other team. The other thing that I've got is the Rat Force stock. It's adjustable, but I was playing one day, I'm shooting at this guy, and all of a sudden I hear this clank on my CO2 tank, and the little bolt right there, or nut, or whatever you want to call it, fell off. I didn't know what it was at the time. I looked down, didn't see anything, my gun was still working fine. I kept going, and once I went to go pack up my stuff, it was gone. You know, there's a little lever right there and a bolt that would go right there to make it easier to make this go up and down. But I can still do it by just pulling on this screw right here, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it's going to make it harder for me to adjust it if I'm on the field, but usually I extend to the full length. I've got long arms, so, you know, it's better for me to have one. I mean, you know, people can do without it. I want to get a strap to put on it because I do have a Tippmann TPX, and actually I'll bring that up for you right now. Right here, Tippmann TPX or TipX. It's mostly referred to as the TPX. There it is right there. Tippmann TPX. Got this about a month ago. Used it a couple times. It's pretty handy. The barrel plug right there. Safety is right there. And if you haven't watched any reviews on this, it's a pretty good gun. It's a one trigger pull, and it punctures the CO2 tank. Right, goes right in here, which it was kind of hard for me at first to get this open, but now it's pretty easy. Right there, you just put that in, make sure the pins are set up, turn it, and then push down and turn again. Pull the trigger, let go, it punctures the tank, and then you're free to fire. It holds 7 rounds in this clip, which is spring loaded. So if you're in a rush to get it out, look at that, I didn't even touch it, it goes right out into my hand. It's a pretty good gun, pretty accurate. Barrel comes right out. Right there, easy cleaning. When you push it back in, keep pushing while you're trying to get the threads to catch, or else it won't do it. You can sit here all day turning and turning and turning, expecting it to catch, it won't. I'm not going to do this, but they have left a spot where you can put in a remote line. I don't see the point in that. I mean, right there, and then there's where you adjust your pressure. But that's pretty much it. It's easy to take apart. It's got a mounting spot right here where you can put a flashlight or a laser. I've actually thought about doing a manual laser to where it only comes on when you pull the trigger, but you know, I think that might be a bit too much. I don't think I'm going to be using this too often. It's not the gun. I'm not going to go out there with just this gun. This is my backup. Say I shred a ball in my my Tippmann 98, and you know, I don't have the time to pull it out. I've got somebody coming up on me right now. I just reach down, pull this off my side, and pop the guy. You know, if I can, if I got enough time. I'm not going to act like I'm BA or anything, because I've only been paintballing about, I don't know, 7 to 10 times, and I love it. But that's pretty much it. And another thing about the flatline barrel, it's supposed to reduce in ball shreds, and the same with this. So far, since I've used this, the 7 times I've used this, I haven't had a single ball shred. I've had 1 shred in this. But that's pretty much it. Tippmann is a pretty good brand for woods ball. I mean, I play at I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Oklahoma D-Day, but there's a place that they're associated with called the Bunker. And I play there, and they have like a lot of scenario type of stuff, like City, where they play Vitals, or SWAT, where you hold down a building and everyone has to get in from the opposite team. They do have a small speedball field. They have a lot of open fields, and this is just perfect for it. I mean, I don't see the point, unless I were to actually get the speedball, and wasting money on a gun with a linear mount. And what that is when the hopper is mounted right over the gun instead of to the side. I enjoy having it to the side because it allows me to see it on the sights a little bit better. I do plan on getting a either a red dot or an illuminated sight right here. I'm not sure if I should get an elevated mounting rail or not. You guys, if you know of anything else I can get for this that will help its performance, I do plan on getting an e-trigger. But if you know of anything else that's going to help the performance, let me know. I mean, I do plan on going to Oklahoma D-Day next year, not this year, not 2011, but 2012. I've got too much stuff to worry about right now with bills, but next year I should be free to spend my money as I want for my gun. I mean, like, you know, if any ideas for like apparel, I do plan on getting a tack vest, but you know, if you guys have experience with Oklahoma D-Day, let me know what would be best for me to get. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's my Tippmann 98 Custom Platinum ACT Series with Cyclone feed, flatline barrel, and stock. Thanks for watching.